Are you looking to move to Gastown or Yaletown, looking for a really cool loft style condo, but you're not quite sure what that looks like or what you'll get for the money? Well, I got a couple cool spots that I really want to show you today. So come on, let's go hop in the car and I'll take you there. Whoa. If you're really thinking about Gastown or you're thinking about Yaletown, the very street down to the very building that you buy in is going to have a big difference in terms of what you end up living around, living with. See, now I'm down here right at the end of Corral Street, and it borders some of the best restaurants in the city. Right next to it is the L'Abattoir, which honestly speaking, if you haven't been to L'Abattoir, you haven't dined out in the city. So I decided to walk down here next to one of my favorite buildings, 27, the Alexander. You can see it right behind me here. It goes all the way up. Again, one of those older converted warehouses with, 18-foot ceilings in it, 100-year-old beams, brick and mortar construction, backs onto the railway. So some really cool hustle and bustle that you're a part of down here. Values, for example, at the Alexander, one bedroom kind of hits around that $810,000 mark. Two bedrooms hit the $1 million range, and then up from there. All right, pretty wicked space just from the start here. Now, I know I talked about some lower priced properties just earlier here, $800,000 to $1 million for your typical one bed or your typical two bed. This is not either of those. This is one of the penthouse suites, and of course I think it's an absolutely stunning example of what you can actually find in Gastown, because a lot of people think that these loft conversions are small spaces. It could be further from the truth. So first of all, check out how you are welcomed in this property. You've got brick, concrete, skylights, black window panes, tile throughout. It really is a masterful example of a beautifully renovated and converted warehouse space. Just look at this wicked open kitchen. It's huge. Stainless steel appliances. You've got what looks like to be, it's not a wine fridge down there because they wouldn't need that. They've got a wine cellar. Now, this unit was actually back on the marketplace in 2020, and it was listed for $3.68 million by our friends over at Angel and Hassman, and it sold for about $3.42 million. And it actually sold in pretty good time, 24 days on market. Then check out this bedroom. This bedroom is super cool. And the reason I really like this bedroom is because in Vancouver it rains a lot. And down in Gastown it can get gray and a little dreary. So having a nice fireplace to keep you warm, pretty awesome. Staircase going upstairs. Of course, there's no patio like a rooftop patio, but there's also nothing like having a wet bar for your rooftop patio upstairs. This one also has a pretty wicked TV soundbar setup, so it does some entertaining upstairs. And then you walk out onto this really cool patio, a fire table. This is a corner patio, so you get a little view of Gastown off to your left, and you get the harbor view and the trains off to your right. So pretty stellar spot, and a really cool example of what a beautiful, beautiful unit looks like in Gastown. Let's head back down. It's a great spot. Port side too, right around here. So if you're into getting beers and drinks and things like that, there's some really, really great spots down here. What I really want to show you though are some really cool buildings just a little bit down Water Street here. You can go past the steam clock and also check out property along Water Street here. Sits around 1.8, 1.9 million. Pretty cool spot, right? But it buffers right on some of the harder parts of town too. Standing right outside building 141 Water Street here, and this is where unit 301 recently sold for about 2.3 million. If you're actually not paying attention, you would have totally missed the entrance here, just like I walked by it here and found myself way up the block. Anyhow, let's go check this out. Super cool. Guys, welcome to 301 141 Water Street. This is like a masterpiece of a loft. One of my favorite sales all time in Gastown. This guy sold back in September of 2022 for $2.398 million by Rennie & Associates. The building was actually retrofitted in 1996 here, about 27 years ago, and it did this beautiful integration of the old, 100 100-plus-year-old brick and mortar that got incorporated into the new structure here. New electrical, great use of materials. I mean, just look at the floor, drywall, your new electrical, that beautiful wood paneling all going throughout the entire kitchen. The inside-outside living space is pretty epic here. Everything just tucked away nicely, very sleek. Really love these 2, even 3-tone kitchen with lacquer finish here at the bottom. Really makes it pop. You go upstairs, the bedroom it's huge. And again, you get that use of materials, getting even cozier with the carpet as well. As you look back over the condo here, I guess the loft space, just that beautiful sense of space that you get. And it's real. It's 2,262 square feet. It's huge. This is a beautiful work from home space. You would definitely catch me doing all my homework here, and then entertaining like a boss with that patio. I guess actually one thing I would say, the noise from the trains out front might hinder the price to some degree here. However, I think a lot of people would feel it's part of the vibe, that and you get a bit of a water view. Pretty cool look here. So anyhow, let's go down and check one more out. I'm standing outside 36 Water Street. And based on the Tudor style construction behind me, you would never guess that a place like this is here. Built in 2009, this was actually a combination of 2 strata lots coming together to form a really big space. Well over 1,700 square feet on this beauty. It's actually listed by a couple of work colleagues, Nick Niaksu and Chris Lazarick. It's co-listed by the 2 of them. So if you really want to know more about the property, those are the guys to speak to. It's huge, expansive space. You've got floor-to-ceiling windows. Looks like you've got some sort of aircon or air cooling heat pump system there, which is, I say that because it's rare in Gastown to find that. And then you've got this awesome entertaining space, a great-looking kitchen, big bedrooms here that really flow seamlessly through the condo. Look at that beautiful corner office. Sorry, I'm going to shrink myself here. Really a stunning office space here. I keep finding the ones with great studies. And of course, the epic outdoor patio to really give you a sense of the space here. I thought this was a really cool picture. So again, this beauty was built in 2009. It's 14 years old, currently listed for just under $1.9 million. And this is what you get in Gastown.